All right, so you're thinking about making a move to Sacramento, but just don't know where to land? Well, you're going to watch this video because I'm going to talk to you about 3 top suburbs that people absolutely love. They're just outside Sacramento, and you might love them too. So let's get into it. Hi, I'm Jacqueline Gage with the Gage Group right here in Sacramento. And if this is your first time on my channel, welcome. This is where we dive deep into all the neighborhoods so you can find out what spot is right for you. I'm a local realtor here in Sacramento and I work the greater areas as well. And my team and I help people all the time, just like you, relocate and make Sacramento their home. So if that's you, don't hesitate, reach out, give us a call. We'd love to help. Even if it's a year in advance, you just kind of want to get a game plan together. And if you like this video, don't forget, like and subscribe so my channel can grow. All right, let's jump into it. All right, so number 1, and this is in no particular order, we're just doing 3 of these, is going to be Folsom, California. And Folsom gets a lot of accolades and notoriety. In fact, they were named by Wallet Hub, which is a personal finance website, as the #1 ranking spot in California for low poverty levels and high median income adjusted for the cost of living. So that's a big fun fact. And let's first talk about the location of Folsom. So Folsom is a gem in the Sierra Nevada foothills. It's a city just outside of Sacramento in Sacramento County. And it's about 22 miles outside of Sacramento. So that's going to be 30 to 45 minutes depending on traffic. One little trivia fact, if you don't want to ride in a car, Folsom does have the light rail, which will take you all the way from downtown to Folsom. Now, I always like to talk about the vibe of an area. So you got to figure out if Folsom's your vibe. Folsom has beautiful rolling hills, beautiful views, feels like the country in some parts. And they have a mix of old housing as well as new, and a lot of new housing. There's also, it is a suburb, so there's things everywhere like amenities. It's all going to be within a car ride, about 10 minutes away. And Folsom is known for their top-rated schools. Right now, the median income in Folsom is $769,000. So definitely lower than, a lot of cities in California. But still, compared on a national level, it is higher than the national. As far as the lifestyle in Folsom, it's a lot of people who like to be active and healthy because you're so close to the foothills. It has abundance of outdoor activities. You have the lake with everything that provides. You have 95 miles of trails around Folsom with spectacular views, and you can go running, cycling, mountain biking, you name it. So you have the American River Bike Trail, which is a 32-mile trail that goes all the way from Folsom to downtown. You'll probably hear about me talk about it in other videos, but Sacramento in general is a huge bike community, so people love to just jump on their bike. And it's so nice that you can be, running errands in the suburbs 1 second and then be out in nature 10 minutes later on the parkway, and it feels like a whole nother world. So just to have access to those 2 worlds so close together is a major perk. And you have, the American River, Folsom Lake, and Lake Natoma. So if you're into water sports, this definitely could be a place that speaks to you, especially for people who love adrenaline. You could go water skiing, or you could relax and kayak. So one of the hugest things that's going on with Folsom right now is it's been growing so rapidly that they need more housing. So they created the Folsom Plan area, which is a huge development project. And it's Folsom's newest community. And it consists of over 3,000 acres of land just south of the 50, where they're developing housing, schools, parks, office space, commercial. And there's currently a lot of new neighborhoods that have already finished and still more to come. But some of the neighborhoods you can check out if you want really new housing are Broadstone Estates, the Enclave at Folsom Ranch, Folsom Heights, Mangini Ranch, Russell Ranch, White Rock, Springs Ranch. So like I said, a lot of housing and a lot more to come. And Folsom is growing tremendously. They say that by the time this is all done, Folsom will be about 25% bigger. So that's a big project. Now, as far as things to do in Folsom, there's plenty of things to do. Obviously, we already talked about the lake and all that provides, but you have, old historic Folsom, which is like a little old town, a lot of cute shops and restaurants. It's definitely a hangout spot and kind of like a centralized location that brings the community together. As far as places to shop, you have the Folsom Premium Outlets, which people love. There's about 80 stores in there. It's an outdoor shopping mall. And you have the Palladio, which is newer. And that's a beautiful outdoor shopping mall, restaurants, shops, everything. Definitely another main hub in the community to check out, and lots of grocery stores and things around it. So like I said, plenty to do in Folsom. Number 2, Dorado Hills. And as I mentioned, this is in no particular order. Now, people absolutely love Dorado Hills because it probably has the most spectacular views of all these places I'm going to mention today, because it's the highest elevation. So you have those beautiful rolling hills, and you can see the Sierra Nevada mountains and the Sacramento Valley. And at night when the sun sets, it's beautiful. As far as the location, it's off the 50 freeway, and it's 22 miles east of the state capitol. And, for a commute, it's going to be about 40 minutes to get there. So Dorado Hills has been growing tremendously, and currently it has about 47,000 people. Dorado, just like Folsom, definitely, takes some rankings, and it's consistently ranked as one of the top 100 places to live in the US, because of its high median income and the low poverty rates. All right, so just some stats on Dorado Hills. So currently the median household income is $174,000. And the median home value is kind of right around where Folsom's is, $762,000. All right, so let's talk about the style of housing in Dorado Hills. Most of it's going to be newer homes. In comparison to Sacramento proper, the homes are a lot larger. There are 3, 4, 5 bedrooms, all easy within 3,000 square feet. And the boom for building in Dorado Hills was in the 2000s up into the crash. So you have a lot of Tuscan style homes, Mediterranean, because that was really popular then. And you have a lot of new builds as well now, that are going to have more contemporary finishes. But overall, Dorado Hills is a great place to raise a family because, they have that overall combination of good schools, low crime, bigger houses, lots of space for to go to parks and trails. If you want more information on schools, greatschools.org is what you want to check out. As far as things to do in Dorado Hills, there's lots to do. One thing I love to do is go wine tasting. El Dorado County has about 71 different wineries. So you can definitely make a day of it. The main hub of Dorado Hills is going to be the town center. It's where people gather to shop, dine, work, go to the movies, enjoy a concert, relax out in a public plaza. Basically, they have restaurants, shops, supermarkets, movie theaters, everything. So it's your main hub, and it's a place that you'll definitely go if you live in Dorado Hills. So just like Folsom, people who live in Dorado Hills like to lead an active lifestyle. And since you are in the foothills, the trails are endless. You can hike, mountain bike, have beautiful views, and be out in nature. All right, for all you golfers out there, you will definitely want to check out Serrano Country Club. You can have that golf course lifestyle because the golf course has a whole housing community around it. But it's an 18-hole beautiful championship golf course that has amazing rolling hills and beautiful views. All right, as far as the neighborhoods in Dorado Hills, there are plenty to choose from, and there is still building going on. So if you want a brand new home, you can have that as well. But as I mentioned, there's Serrano around the golf course. You have Promontory, Ridgeview, Stonegate Village, and Blackstone, to name a few. And stay tuned because I'm going to be doing a video diving deep into each neighborhood. All right, so for our third suburb, last but not least, it's going to be Granite Bay. And funny enough, you know, a lot of people who move here, they haven't heard of it because it's probably a smaller community, but I generally hear buyers talk about Roseville, Dorado Hills, and Folsom, and not mention Granite Bay. So if you haven't heard about it, it's definitely one to check out. It takes a lot of top rankings. As far as today's other two, where it falls in the suburbs as far as pricing, it is going to be a bit pricier. All right, so let's talk about the location of Granite Bay. It is in Placer County, east of Roseville and west of the Folsom Lake. As far as proximity to downtown, is about 25 miles, which is going to range from 30 to 40 minutes commute, depending on traffic. All right, so let's talk about the vibe of Granite Bay. It is smaller than the other two suburbs I mentioned. It's an upscale community, has a lot of gated communities, not all of them, but a lot of them. Also has a rural feel to it, a lot of rolling hills, and you're close to the foothills as well. And this is a suburb outside of Sacramento. It's about 21,000 people. So Granite Bay has a variety of neighborhoods. Some popular neighborhoods in Granite Bay are going to be Los Lagos, Wexford, Wedgwood, and Granite Bay Hills and Tree Lake. As far as things to do in Granite Bay, there are so many. Number one, you have the Folsom Lake as well. So you have beautiful views and it provides lots of activities. The best spot to access the lake in Granite Bay is going to be through Beals Point. Really great little beach, can take the whole family. They have a lifeguard there. They sell it. You can rent equipment at the snack bar. There's a ton of parks as well in Granite Bay. One to check out is going to be Granite Bay Community Park. Granite Bay also has a farmer's market weekly on Sundays from the morning till the afternoon. All right, for you golfers, there is a lot of golf courses that surround Granite Bay. One that's in Granite Bay is going to be the Granite Bay Golf Club. It is a members-only club, but it's a beautiful 18-hole championship golf course. If you're a golfer thinking about joining a club, definitely one to check out. So as far as shopping in Granite Bay, there is no mall. You're so close proximity to Roseville, you'd be going to the Fountains or the Galleria. And just like the other two, they're top ranked schools in Granite Bay. For more information, you want to go to greatschools.org. But you know, this is why people move out to the suburbs, because all three of them have top ranked schools. All right, and one of the most important things to know about Granite Bay is the current median price point, which is $980,000, which is going to be more expensive than Dorado Hills and Folsom. But you know, there are homes as low as the mid 500s, and it goes up into the millions to Granite Bay. So a wide range of housing. All right, now if you're still watching, do me a favor. Don't forget, like and subscribe right down below so my channel can grow. And I hope you found this video informative. You know, at least it gives you a starting place so you can decide if you want to dive deeper into any of these neighborhoods. They're all great. They all have a lot to offer. And like I said, if you have any questions, reach out to me. We'd love to help you. You want to be in the hands of a good realtor who knows what they're doing, because buying a home is a big deal, big investment. It's not just a home, it is a lifestyle. All right, see you in another video.